Okay. Welcome, my dear student. Today we will discuss about most important a new chapter, biological scientist. In this biological scientist, the NEET exam asks most the name of the scientist. I am Datta Shinde, biology teacher, MSS College, Ambad. Okay, we will start now. My dear student, first scientist, Carolus Linnaeus. Carolus Linnaeus is the father of taxonomy. The term systematic was proposed in 1735. The founder of biological system. Carolus Linnaeus also developed artificial system of classification was given. Morphological concept of species was given by Carolus Linnaeus. Two kingdom system was given and proposed a scientific name in his book, Species Plantarum. Systema Nature book also written and presented 7 main obligate categories, also known as Linnaeus hierarchy. My dear student, Linnaeus also written the book and the photocopy of that book is shown in this picture now, Systema Nature. So in that Systema Nature, you learn about the 7 main obligate category, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, whatever it may be. So that Systema Nature, in this book, the 7 main obligate category, taxonomic category given by the Linnaeus hierarchy. Next, most important scientist in our biology, Aristotle was the father of biology. My dear student, keep in your mind, Aristotle was the father of biology, father of natural history, father of zoology, and Aristotle was earliest to attempt a more scientific basis for classification. Aristotle proposed a biological system of classification of plants and animals. Next, biological concept of species was given by Charles Darwin, and Charles Darwin is a father of evolution. See in the picture of Charles Darwin. Next, modern concept of biological species was given by Ernst Mayr. And Ernst Mayr is a Darwin of 20th century. My dear student, go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Next, John Gray is a person who finds the term species. So in the classification system, the species is the unit of classification, lowest unit of classification, and species. This term was given by John Gray. Next, in classification system, a natural system of classification for flowering plants, angiospermic plants, was given by George Bentham and Joseph Dalton Hooker. So these are the pictures of George Bentham and Joseph Dalton. My dear student, the term classification was coined by A.P.D. Candolle and Carl Huss developed the 3 domain system of classification. You know very well about your 3 domains of system of classification. So next scientist is H.J. Lamb. In 1948, he coined the term taxon. Keep in your mind, my dear student. Next, father of botany, Theophrastus. Botany is related to the study of plants, and Theophrastus, see in your this picture of Theophrastus. German botanist Ernst Haeckel. Look, Ernst Haeckel picture. Ernst Haeckel suggested the 3rd kingdom Protista in classification of in the system of classification, and also in environmental science, the term ecology was given by Haeckel. My dear student, another scientist is Herbert F. Copeland. Proposed 4 kingdom classification, 4th kingdom, elevating the protist class of bacteria, that is Monera, and blue-green algae to phyla in the novel kingdom Monera. Means the father of novel kingdom Monera is Herbert F. Copeland. Okay. Next, this is about the Robert Hooke. You know very well about the Robert Hooke. First cell found by Robert Hooke, and he written book Micrographia. He studied a minute object through a microscope, and he is the English father of microscopy or father of cytology. That is, the cytology means cell biology. So cytology, cell study, and the Robert Hooke's contribution is most important in the biological field. My dear student, another scientist and most important scientist, R.H. Whitaker, in 1967 proposed a 5-kingdom system of classification. Okay, 5-kingdom system. You know very well about the 5-kingdom system of classification. Okay, next, Anton von Leeuwenhoek first saw or observed, देखा and described, क्या describe किया, live cell यानी कि living cell, and the father of microbiology. Microbiology is the discipline of biology, is the branch of biology, and he is the father. Who is the father? Anton von Leeuwenhoek. My dear student, again, Anton von Leeuwenhoek discovered protozoa, the single cell organism, and he called animalculus. What he said? Animalculus for protozoa. Next, causal organism of mosaic disease of tobacco recognized by Anton von Leeuwenhoek. Father of microbiologists to study muscle fibers of animals, bacteria studies, spermatozoa, that is sperm, and blood flow in the capillaries. How the blood flow in the capillaries is studied by Anton von Leeuwenhoek, and he disproved that the theory of spontaneous generation in life in evolution chapter we will study. Okay, my dear student, Schwann is the most important scientist in the biological world. Schwann in 1839, a British zoologist, studied animal cell and reported that cell had a thin outer layer, which is today known as a plasma membrane. And the plasma membrane model was given by Singer and Nicholson. You know very well about. And Singer and Nicholson we will discuss later. But Schwann also concluded presence of cell is a unique character of plant cell. Okay, Schwann hypothesis that the bodies of animal and plant cell are composed of cells and products of cells is the most important hypothesis in biological world. Schwann also studied bone and cartilage of animals. My dear student, keep in mind, studied bone and cartilage studied by Schwann. Next, Sheldon and Schwann, these are the different scientists, different nations, belongs from different nations. Both the scientists together formulated the cell theory. My dear student, drawback of that cell theory is one, they did not explain as how new cells were formed. Next scientist is Rudolf Virchow. Sheldon and Schwann formulated the cell theory, but Rudolf Virchow is another scientist, biological scientist, modified the hypothesis of Sheldon and Schwann to give the cell theory final shape. Which is final shape. Rudolf Virchow in 1835 first explained that cell divided, plant cell, animal cell, whatever the cells, living cell that divide and new cell are formed from pre-existing cell. And in that language, his language, he studied omnicellular, acellular. Keep in mind, my dear student. Next, cell wall of different bacteria show a different types of reactions to Gram strain. Christian Gram is the name of that scientist who studied the bacterial cell wall, and the Gram strain was devised by the Danish physician Hans Christian Gram, who working Berlin in 1883. He later published this procedure in 1884. At the time of Dr. Gram was studied lungs tissue section from the patient who had died by pneumonia disease. My dear students, Christian Gram, Gram positive, Gram negative, that is the Christian Gram strain. Okay, my dear student, I have already explained about the cell membrane. The structure of cell membrane model was proposed by Singer and Nicholson in 1972, widely accepted as a fluid mosaic model. There are different models, my dear students, but widely accepted, universally widely accepted model of plasma cell membrane or plasma membrane is a fluid mosaic model. Next, my dear student, we goes towards the different cell organelle which are present in the cell. Camillo Golgi, 1898, first observed Golgi apparatus, that is known as a Golgi complex, and another name is that dictyosomes, densely strained reticular structure near the nucleus. In eukaryotic cell, mostly there is a Golgi complex, and that Golgi complex is present near the nucleus, and Camillo Golgi discovered by this Golgi complex. That's why the name is a Golgi complex. Okay, my dear student, don't go anywhere. Another is most cell organelle, that is ribosome, and ribosomes are called as Pallade particles. Okay, keep in your mind, Pallade particle, that is a ribosome, and chemically ribosomes are composed of what? Ribonucleoproteins, and they are the site of protein synthesis. Inside the cell, ribosomes are present in the bacterial cell, plant cell, as well as animal cell, and ribosomes are called as a protein factory, and this is the picture of George E. Pallade, my dear student. Keep in your mind. Next scientist, Joseph Priestley. This picture shows Joseph Priestley in 1770 performed the experiment that essential role of air in the growth of green plants. This growth of green plants discovered the oxygen in 1774. Plant restore the air. Plant restored. These are the 3 points. Keep in your mind, which are asked in a NEET exam. Joseph Priestley discovered oxygen. That is most important. Plant restored the air. Plant उनके बॉडी के अंदर एयर रिस्टोर करते हैं. And next one scientist, my dear student, John Ingenhousz, 1730 is the born date, 1719 death. And John Ingenhousz is showed that about plant process. Sunlight is essential to the plant process. Sunlight is essential to the plant process. Whatever the plant process, that is photosynthesis, respiration. For this process, sunlight is essential, my dear student. Again, he says, plant purify the air. That is the second content. And third content, the green parts of the plants release oxygen. Green parts of the plants release oxygen. Whatever the green parts of the plant, that may be young stem as well as leaves, they release the oxygen. Next, my dear student, Julius von Sanchez. Julius von Sanchez provided evidence for production of glucose when plant grows. Hydroponic technique was developed by this Julius von Sanchez and showed that chlorophyll is in chloroplast. Showed that chlorophyll is in chloroplast, and glucose is usually stored as a starch. Next scientist, this Julius von Sanchez photograph, my dear student, and the next scientist is T.W. Engelmann, 1843 to 1909. Using a prism, he split light, which light? Sunlight, into a spectral components and then illuminated a green alga cladophora placed in a suspension of aerobic bacteria. Most important scientist, T.W. Engelmann. And in that experiment, he first action spectra of photosynthesis described. My dear student, it's okay for you. We'll discuss later. Thank you.